Let's get into the easy grammar wins. And the first one is the odd verb out trick. So in the grammar portion of the SAT, there are a lot of verb-based questions, and half of those questions are going to be subject-verb agreement. Now, we don't necessarily need to know that. All we need to know is if we see verbs in our answer choices, we're going to implement this strategy. So hopefully everyone in the chat here knows what a verb looks like. If you do not, you're going to need to start a little bit farther back and learn some basics before we get into it. But if you see verbs in the answer choices, what I want you to do is I want you to ignore the passage completely. This is good, right? We're going to get lazy. Now I want you to think about the words they and she. And all we're going to do is we're going to connect they and she to the answer choices. So, for example, we would say they fascinate. Like if we were forming a sentence, we would say like they fascinate me, right? And then for the other answers, it looks like we would use she, right? She has fascinated. She fascinates. She is fascinating. And then the odd verb out trick is the correct answer is always going to be the odd verb out. So because they only connects to fascinate, choice A, fascinate, is going to be our answer. And I know it seems too good to be true, but I have used this on every single College Board practice exam. I've had students use this on every single digital SAT official exam, and it has not failed. Let's practice again. Definitely try this one on your own first and type your answer into the chat, but we've eliminated the passage because, again, we want to be lazy. We want to save time for hard reading questions. We're going to consider they and he. By the way, we always want they, and then we have the option of using the word he, she, or it. Just choose one and go with it. But I wanted to, give you guys the option. So we would say they are, they were, they have been, but we would say he was. So since he is the only one that's singular, that's what we're testing for, by the way. They is plural, he, she, and it all singular. The singular one wins. So boom, odd verb out is going to be choice D there. Good job to all you guys in the chat who typed in D. Now, I mentioned that this works on every single subject-verb agreement question. So you might be wondering, Robert, how the heck do I know if it's a subject-verb agreement question? That's a good question. Well, if the trick doesn't work, then it means it's not. So let me show you what that looks like. Basically, we see that there's a bunch of verbs in the answers. We ignore the passage, and we're like, all right, let's do our trick. And anytime you try to use the trick and you end up with an answer that doesn't work for either of them, for example, we could not say they developing. We also could not say it developing or he developing or she developing, right? So choice A does not work for any of them. We would have to say they are developing or like it is developing. We're missing a helping verb. So because of that, choice A doesn't work for either. And at this point, we could say, the odd verb out trick doesn't work, which means this is not subject-verb agreement. And at that point, we would need to change the way that we're thinking because we're dealing with verb tense, all right? Similarly, if you have an answer choice that works for both words, we can also say that we are not dealing with subject-verb agreement because we could say they developed or we could say it developed. So those are the two instances where you're going to say to yourself, I need to move on. This is not subject-verb agreement. Instead, what the heck is going on here? Well, it's verb tense. And for verb tense, you have to consider context. And there's a lot of context to consider. I get into that a lot more in my full English courses, but one of the most common things that you're going to do is you're just going to look for verb tense in the rest of the passage. So we can see here, for example, that premiered is going to be simple past tense, right? We've also got was, simple past tense. So if you are noticing that simple past tense in other parts of the passage, then we want our simple past tense answer. In this case, developed would be our simple past tense answer. So that is the odd verb out trick, my friends.